Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Hamilton with 5280 Angler with your weekly fishing report. I know. It's been a few weeks since I've posted a report. I've actually been on. I was on vacation up on fishing the Taylor, the Gunnison, the Spring Creek, and had a great time up there. Also did some guiding up there as well. So actually, I'll start out talking about those. Give a little bit of an update on those fisheries. If you haven't been up there, I highly recommend you get up there. All three of them, or actually the Gunnison and the Taylor, stoneflies seem to really be stoneflies and PMDs. I was using a Royal stimulator, about a size 6 or so, and then I was using doing a dry dropper, dropping a red 2-bit hooker below that and a little pheasant tail. On both rivers, that did really well for me. However, if you decide to go to the Gunnison River, bring your bug spray. Mosquitoes were terrible. Anyway, so fishing up there has been really good. If you haven't gotten up there ever, give it a shot. Kind of ease the crowds are a little easier up there. So if you want to break from the crowds of the South Platte, that's the way to go. As far as the South Platte goes, I'll start with Deckers. Deckers it's been a little tough. The water's clear. It's definitely more challenging fishing. Fish are really feeding on trichos right now. Trichos and PMDs really seem to be the ticket. Smaller stuff, using 4 and 5X leader and tippet. They're getting a little bit leader shy. I've been using, the fish haven't really been too much on the surface, at least not that I've seen, but I've been using pheasant tails, actually green olive hare's ears in about a size 16 have been working well. I think that crosses well for caddis, for scuds, even a large PMD nymph. It does a good job of covering all those. Then I've been using a Bars PMD emerger. That's been taking most of the fish. A little Jujubatus for the tricho nymphs in olive, about a size 22. Those bugs are really small right now, so that's really been the rig I've been using up there. I've tried some dries, not a whole lot going on there. At least, again, not that I've seen. I haven't been there a whole heck of a lot recently, but nymphing has really been the key. As far as the next week goes, pretty much expect more of the same. That's really kind of what we're going to be looking at for at least the next month. A lot of trichos in the morning. I really expect at Deckers for the fish to start looking up at those. There are some places where they will look up. I just haven't really come across those yet, but I'm sure you can find rising fish. Hoppers are also going to be on the menu, so I'd start throwing some hoppers along the banks, and I'm sure you'll start picking some fish up on that. And then just nymphing. Again, the same rigs I've been throwing. Pheasant tails, olive hare's ears, Jujubatus, PMD emergers, that type of thing. Pale morning dun emergers. So that's really been the key there. And again, using 4 and 5X leader and tippet, and enough weight to get you down. As far as the dream stream goes, fishing out there has been really good. Trichos in the morning, small ones. They're about a size 22 or so. Really oddly enough, the other day out there were millions and millions of bugs out there, and I mean just clouds of them in the morning, and only a few fish coming up, which really surprised me. I've been seeing an awful lot of fish rising recently, but then the other day they just weren't. I don't know if it was the water was a little off color. There was a lot of grass and debris coming downriver. I don't know if that threw him off or what, but it was really kind of odd. I had no explanation for it, but there were a few fish coming up. There were also caddis hatching, a tan caddis, a pretty large, about a size 14, maybe even a 12. I like to use an X caddis, the Matthews X caddis for that in a tan. And then, trichos, I like to keep it simple. I'll use Parachute Adams or just a simple tricho spinner. just black and white, size 20, 22. Real simple. In the afternoons, though, the afternoons have really been where we've been catching our numbers of fish, and actually some good sized fish. PMD emergers almost exclusively. I've thrown a few dries here and there, and got a few looks, but not a whole heck of a lot going on there. But PMD emergers, I've been using all different patterns. The bars, I've been using a split back PMD nymph. That's been picking up some fish. Pheasant tails, red copper johns, boy, you name it. Anything that's out there to imitate any type of PMD nymph or emerger, they've been catching fish, and the fish have been pretty much gorging on them. Find the riffles, you'll find the fish. They're feeding real heavy on those, and we've been catching lots of numbers of fish that way, and good sized fish. We've been seeing a lot of 20-inch fish, 18 to 20-inch fish hitting the bottom of the net, and hooking some larger ones, and occasionally they're coming in, maybe not as much as we'd like to see, but they are coming in. We're seeing some nice fish out there. Water temperature is definitely creeping up there, but flow is pretty good. It's about 150, so it's keeping the water at a reasonable temperature, not really damaging the fish. But I'd say best times, and this is true for at Deckers as well, early morning, and then a little bit later in the afternoon and into the evening. Kind of those middle day hours at both places. We've just been seeing a lot of slow fishing going on there. Just not much happening. And then as the afternoon progresses, it's been really picking up. So yeah, that's been the fishing that we've been seeing recently. Of course, Boxwood, Longmeadow, Bartle Lakes, all the fishing there has been fantastic as always. So give us a call if you wanna try to book a day there. But that's our fishing report for this week. Hopefully, I'll try to keep a little more updated. I've been real busy, and real tired, so I apologize for not getting the reports more every week. But I'll work on that, and hopefully we can keep you guys updated. As always, follow us on Instagram and on Facebook, 5280angler.com. Make sure to like our posts, subscribe to our YouTube videos, and we'll see you out on the water.